Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the teams to court for our first set of matches at the 2017 School Games. On court number 1 in the boys competition, in red shirts and green shorts, captained by number 1 Adam Sully, please welcome Wales Boys. And their opposition in black shirts and black shorts, captained by number 11 David Hodson, please welcome England Cadet Men.
And here on court 2 in the white shirts, captained by number 1 Holly Bentley, they are the girls from the England Juniors. The opposition in the red shirts, captained by number 11 Rachel Daniels, they are the girls from Wales. We are just a couple of minutes away from getting these first games of the 2017 school games underway here in Loughborough. Remember, join us on social media. If you're on Twitter, use the hashtag 2017SG. Send your selfies, who you're cheering on. We've got 4 days of fantastic action here. All these matches are being streamed on the school games website. All the matches on court 1 today are being commentated on as well. So all you have to do is tell your friends and family to go on to the school games website, click on Watch Live, and select which game you want to watch.
Good afternoon and welcome to Loughborough University, where history begins. This is the School Games Finals 2017 volleyball competition. We'll be bringing you all of the action from court number 1 throughout the weekend. And we kick things off with the 2 teams on your screen right now. England Cadet men in the black with the white shoulders, facing Wales boys in the red jerseys and the green shorts. The action is a little over 6 minutes away, so don't go anywhere. But do get in touch using the hashtag SG2017. I'll speak to you again shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's turn our attention then to court 1, and please welcome to the court your referees. The first referee, Jake Welch. The second referee, Patrick Goss. Time now to welcome the teams to the court then, ladies and gentlemen. In the red and green, Wales boys, captained by number 1, Adam Sully. Number 4, Benjamin Wakefield. Number 6, Joseph Jones. Number 8, Matthew Mugton. Number 9, Michael Bryan. Number 10, Reese Bartlett. And the libero, number 11, William Sharp. Wales boys head coach is John Williams. And their opposition on court number 1 in black shirts and black shorts. They are England Cadet men, captained by number 11, David Hodson. And number 2, Connor Reeve. Number 4, Adam Adey. Number 9, William Mottershaw. Number 10, James Ledbury. Number 12, Harrison Martin Laws. And the libero, number 1, Enrique Bayo. England Cadet men's head coach is Ashley Trodden.
And here on court 2 in the girls' competition in the white shirts, they are the England Junior Girls, captained by number 1, Holly Bentley. Please welcome her team, number 3, Rhea Hackin. Number 4, Remy Knight. Number 7, Taya Mossman. Number 9, Lauren Short. Number 10, Jessica Tasker. And libero wearing number 11, Abby Hogan. Their positions in the red shirts are the girls from Wales, captained by number 11, Rachel Daniels. Please welcome her team, wearing number 2, Agata Kowalska. Number 3, Charlie Moorhead. Number 4, Elisa Ionascu. Number 5, Freya Foot. And number 7, Katie Browning. The head coach of 2 teams for England Junior is Freddie Fairbairn. And for Wales, Sandra Stoll. Your referee on the stand, Johnny McClanagan. And second referee today, Alexander Dimitrov. The players are ready and the officials are ready on both courts. So let's play volleyball.
The first fixture underway then on court number 1. Wales in the red serve first, but it's England Cadets who win the first point. Cadets lining up, should I say, with Connor Reeve wearing number 2. Adam Adey is number 4. Number 9 is William Mottershaw. Number 10, James Ledbury. Number 11 is the captain, David Hodson. And number 12, Harrison Martin Laws. Libero in red is number 1, Enrique Bello. Currently on the court. You'll notice he's quite diminutive by comparison. That's because he's currently in year 8. But speaking to coach Ash Trodden beforehand, high hopes for the young man. Wales off the mark. Ben Wakefield to serve. The net by Joe Jones, the Wales starting 6 there. Number 9, Michael Bryan. Number 6, Joe Jones. Ben Wakefield wears number 4. Number 1 is the captain, Adam Sully. 10, Reece Bartlett. And 8, Matthew Monkton. The libero in the green is number 11, William Sharp. Block there from Martin Laws, leveling things up in the early stages of this first set. There's 2 courts running simultaneously throughout the school games. Over on court number 2 in the girls' competition, it's Wales versus England Juniors. I'll pass an eye over there and keep you up to date with all of the scores. School Games Volleyball running right through until Sunday, so do stick with us. You'll hear a few different voices on the commentary, but we'd love you to get in touch using the hashtag SG2017. Following this match, even though there's a long way to go, it's Scotland East versus Northern Ireland boys. Off the block again, St Martin Laws. Strong start from him, 2 kills already. Hodson, the captain, serving. And a good serve as well. A last-minute dip catching the Welsh captain, Sully. A little bit short on the pass. And England Cadets take a 5-2 lead. Connor Reeves spots the gap for England Cadets. First hit at the net for a comfortable 6-2 lead. Cadets assistant coach Ryan Murphy sat in his seat but being quite vocal down there. The coaching staff for the Cadets, Ash Trodden, head coach of GB Paralympic and London Mallory fame, among many more. And a nice tip there from Motta Shaw. England Cadet just beginning to take control of this opening set. Ryan Murphy, the assistant coach, the team manager, Lutz Atzon. Big gap in the middle of the court, and the Welsh captain Adam Sully stops the rot. The Wales Junior programme still in its infancy comparatively. Back in the original School Games volleyball competition in Warwick in, I'm going to say 2007, there was not a Welsh team. So they began here in 2009. And even though they're yet to get a tournament victory, certainly signs of improvement in the ranks. They trail 4-7 here in the first set. Well, Connor Reeve with the kill, but what a pass from the libero, Enrique Bello. The young man setting that up beautifully to take us to the first technical timeout. 8-4 England's Cadet lead. If you're watching volleyball for the first time, a very warm welcome. Great to have you on board. But we have 2 technical timeouts per set. When the first team reaches 8 and 16 points respectively, there is a 1-minute break in play. Each team also has 2 timeouts that they can call from the bench, at 2 each that is. The coaches call those and they're 30 seconds apiece. These School Games matches, best of 3 sets, first to 25 points. If it's 1 set apiece, then it's a race to 15. And the teams swap sides when the first team reaches 8 points. Coming out of the back of the first technical timeout over on court number 2, where England juniors lead Wales 8 points to 2. Connor Reeve to serve for England Cadets. Better blocking from Wales here, but eventually it comes off the block to make it 9-4. Connor Reeves' service too hot for Wales, and they lead 10-4. Quite a few of the Wales boys relatively inexperienced, however, the coaching staff feel that they've shown enough promise, enough enthusiasm that a tournament like this will serve them very well moving forward, but they're really struggling to cope with Connor Reeves' service at the moment. 3 on the bounce from him since the technical timeout. And in fact, John Williams, the Welsh head coach, calls for his first timeout of the match. John Williams and Matthew Perry returning as the Wales boys coaching setter for the school games. Second year they've done so. Team manager Chris Webb. It's his first time at the competition. A competition, like so many of the school games sports, that really has served its purpose over the years and produced some great talent. 2 Olympians, of course, made their way from the school games into the Great Britain side that competed at London 2012. And in fact, he was a bit old for the competition, but former Great Britain Ben Pipes is about this weekend as well. Working for the Youth Sport Trust as part of their Talent Inspiration programme. Little mistake at the set there from Matt Monkton. Important that he gets that out of his mind and moves on, but England Cadet just starting to open a bit of an unassailable gap here, and this will tend to happen to a Wales boys team once in the competition, and it's a real test of their mental strength. A few mistakes have started creeping in. This is where they need the big characters in the team. And that's for England Cadet. This is where they really need to put the hammer down. Oh, that's much better. Adam Sully, Wales boys captain. Hammers down the tram line from the left-hand side. It's the most spiteful shot we've seen so far in this match. Michael Bryan to serve. Referee there spotted a lift, saying it wasn't a clean hit on the ball, that in fact it was carried over the net, so 14-5. Off the block down the middle from Ledbury. He gets in on the action to open the gap up to 10 points, 15-5 in the first set. Just snatched into the net by Bartlett. After a good pass from the libero Sharp. Takes us to 16-5, which should be a technical timeout. And is now called as a technical timeout. Not sure what the confusion was down there. But in that second period of play, England Cadets have taken it 8-1. A lot more fluid from the team in black. As for Wales, a couple of mistakes. certainly not the end of the world, and with that great set that led to Adam Sully's kill, they certainly showed some of the potential that they do have throughout the weekend. It's just a case of being more consistent, putting that together. They've reached the second technical timeout over on court number 1 as well, where England juniors lead Wales by 16 points to 8.
On to the 2017 School Games website to watch live, and do join us on Twitter. Use the hashtag 2017SG. Tell us who you're supporting.
Harrison Martin Laws to get us back underway after the break, and that's a great serve. Gaping holes in the middle there. It's good effort from Michael Bryan. Used to flinging himself around on the beach. Got the most points for a Welshman in the beach season this year. Oh, there's a huge gap there. And it's been well spotted as well. Good response from Wales. Remember, if you're watching at home, I'd love to hear from you on Twitter, hashtag 2017SG. 2017SG. William Sharp goes at that with his feet but can't get there. We have the first substitutions of the match. Bartosz Sodziewka and Mark Nomorowski coming on. Adam Adey and Harrison Martin Laws making way. Mottershaw to serve. I'm not sure what offends me more, the shoes or the sleeves, but a lot of movement on that service. Gets through the libero Sharp. I suppose you can dress like that if you back it up. 19-6. David Hodson, the captain, takes Cadets up to 20. Well, big moments for the Wales team now. There's a couple of handling errors from Matt Monkton as Wales called their second timeout. And after that one, his shoulders just sloped a little bit. Really important here that the team rally round, and when they do get a good set, they take it away, because they need to help him rebuild here. One thing that's always fascinated me about volleyball is, even though everything you do, whether it's a set, whether it's a pass, whether it's a spike, they're all individual, but it's all part of a team. And if there's one weak link in that team, then the opposition can feed on that. So massive words here from the Wales coaching staff and from the players as well. At this level and any level, it's all about encouragement, it's all about improving, and they can certainly help each other along here. Big few points for Matthew Monkton. Mottershaw to serve. Great response, decent set there. Reece Bartlett got up well to block. And this time Cadets make the error. And from the block, Bartlett goes back to serve.
England junior girls leading by 9 points, 20-11, while on the boys' court it is 8-21. Reece Barnett to serve.
Well left by the libero. Watched it all the way and made the last minute call, and it was tight too. 22-8. On the second ball this time, Matt Monkton. Oh, but the referees have called it for a lift, so the point goes to England Cadet. Tough on Monkton, but shows he is thinking. Well, the point's gone to Cadets there. First referee, who's the guy up on the stand there, he spotted a touch, so the ball went long but came off a red hand. Hence the reason the point been awarded to England Cadet. Another consultation as well. Referee sticking with the decision. So set point, England Cadet. And that one goes a bit long. Michael Bryan wearing number 9, just ducked out the way. And the ace service. Matt Monkton takes Wales up to double figures, and that's 2 set points saved. But finally, at the net, England Cadet take the first set, 25 points to 10. It's not been spectacular from them, however, they'll be pleased with the way they closed that out. As for Wales boys, a little bit more consistency would help them out. Just underneath me, Northern Ireland boys are just leaving the stands, preparing for their game a little bit later against Scotland East. That'll follow this, just the 2 games this evening. Hopefully you'll stick with us for both. At the end of the first set, England Cadet men take it 25 points to 10 over on court number 1, 23-14 in favour of England juniors.
Number 10 for England juniors girls. With a kill down the centre, means we are set points for the girls in the white. And this first set will score 24-14. The second kill in a row there by Jessica Task takes that first set 25-14. So England girls and the England Cadet boys leading by 1 set to 0. This is one of 2 rounds of games in the 2017 school games. Following this on court, we have the Scottish boys against Northern Ireland boys. And on court we have the Scotland West girls against the England Cadet girls. strong start by both the English teams here. What have the Wales contingency got both on court and in the supporters? So let's see who's here cheering for England. For Wales. But it's not just about England and Wales. Who's here for Northern Ireland? They're not here yet, they just left, which is always good. They're getting themselves warm, we know that. What about Scotland West, are in the house? And Scotland East. Always rely on the Scotland East down below here as we're about to get these second sets back underway.
Players making their way back out onto court for set number 2. Regular MC Mark Perkins doing a great job of whipping up the crowds here. It's always interesting on the first night. See who turns up, see who comes to say hello, but we've got some Scotland flags, some Wales flags up already. It's always entertaining when the girls from the north of England arrive and the parents bring the pots and pans. Certainly one of the things I look forward to every year. So England have taken the first set over on court number 2 in the girls' competition. If you're tuning in wanting to see some girls volleyball, then they'll be playing on this court, court number 1 tomorrow. And there'll be a full schedule of matches. But now it's back to the action. Adam Adey serving first in the second set. Harrison Martin-Laws starting the second set the way he started the first. Well, there are a few parents in the audience. Also, interestingly, there are a few coaches as well with the notepads out. It's always fascinating trying to catch up with some of the coaches and team managers beforehand, and you'll talk to them about how their team are, and they're like, to be honest, they're feeling good, they're playing well, but until you get here and you see all the other teams, you've really got no idea how they're going to get on. But we have an ace service. Adam Adey. 3 serves, 3 points at the start of the second. Wales need to get the ball back. It's a better pass from the libero. And a better response from Wales. Maybe a little bit of needle there from Joe Jones as well. As Adam Adey came underneath the net. Joe Jones, renowned in the Wales Cup for having a great leap on him. He's actually a Welsh international pole vaulter. Monkton serves into the net. Nasir Khan on for the second set. Ben Wakefield there finds the touch. Appealed for it very early as well. Mottershaw this time gets in on the action, coming from wide. Cutting straight through the Welsh defence on the angle as they make a substitution. Ben Cosgrove, wearing number 3, comes in to replace Ben Wakefield, number 4. Both Cosgrove and Wakefield, relatively new additions to the Wales setup. This time the referee's spotting a net touch. Hence the reason England Cadets get the point. 6-2. Connor Reeve to serve. Martin Laws again. Not needing to use any of the power that we saw in the first set, just picking the gaps. Lovely block at the net there from William Mottershaw. Got high, had time to look, and just angled the ball to take us to the first technical timeout of the second set. England Cadet in full control here. They lead 1-0, 8 points to 2. Just been informed that this commentary is coming out on the women's game as well. So if you've been watching and wondering what on earth is going on, there are 2 courts running simultaneously. I'm watching the match on court number 1, England Cadet versus Wales Boys. Over on court number 2, it's Wales Girls versus England Juniors. So apologies if there's been any confusion. Over on that court, England Juniors are defeating Wales Girls 7 points to 4 and lead by 1-0. Back here. So another lift from Wales to put them another point behind.
For Wales, while court 1 is 10-2 in favour of the Cadet boys.
Once again, William Mottershaw enjoying being out there on the left-hand side, enjoying that angle. Wales, though, going to have to work to try and get a block in place here because they are making it a little bit easy for him. Adam Sully going up, trying to make the block, getting hands to it. Just a little bit too far away from the net. The ball drops back down on the Wales side. 13-2 England Cadet lead. Connor Reeve to serve. Changes the angle this time, and it's too hot for Ben Cosgrove. 14-2. Got a feeling the timeout will be coming shortly, and there it is. John Williams has seen enough for the time being. we're coming towards the end of this timeout. I think both coaches have been happy to speak to the players. Ashley Trodden does a lot of his coaching down in London, particularly with the Ernest Bevin boys and the Greenhouse team as well. Many of these England Cadet boys ply their trade in the Black Country, so he won't have worked with many of them for a long time before. He seems to have created some good habits. It's quite easy to get sloppy when you're winning by this amount, but they're starting to put the hammer down now. 15 points to 2 in the second set, 10 points away from an opening victory here at the 2017 School Games Volleyball competition. Oh, lovely shot again on the left-hand side from the number 9, William Mottershaw. Takes us to the second technical timeout. Well, after giving him a little bit of hammer for those luminous yellow shoes and those sleeves, he really has had a strong second set here. Particularly in that position through 4. Thank you for joining us on the volleyball live stream here on night number 1. As I said before, we'll be streaming all of the matches from court number 1 throughout the weekend. However, it's not just volleyball. We'll be streaming the swimming, the cricket, the athletics, the wheelchair basketball, and the rugby. You can watch them all through the School Games website. So make yourselves comfortable, because we have got a full weekend of brilliant school sport for you, and we hope you're going to join us throughout it. England Cadets make a substitution. Out comes James Ledbury. In comes Justin Magtibay, number 7, the first we've seen of him in this competition. England Cadet 9 points from the win, but in it goes to the net from Connery. How often do we see that? The mistake comes straight after the timeout. Joe Jones back to serve for Wales. Straight into the net. Another free point for Cadets. And an ace serve off the net. Harrison Martin-Laws getting a little bit of luck, but he won't mind that one bit. Takes England Cadet a point closer to the victory. Michael Bryan. Well, lots of juice on that one. Maybe spending a little bit too much time in the gym. As the substitution comes for England Cadet, out comes William Mottershaw after a brilliant second set from him, replaced by Ben Osborne, who goes straight back to serve. Off the block from Nasir Khan. England Cadet looking to finish this one off. Ben Osborne, the substitute, would love to serve this one out. But lo and behold, the curse of the commentator into the net. Wales 5, England Cadet 21. Oh, hammered down the line from Nasir Khan. He enjoyed that as well. The first chance he's really had to free the arms. Takes England Cadet to within 3, 22 points to 5. Ah, a consultation. Before the ball was served, the official has hit the alarm here, so I wonder whether or not we've got a rotation error. Wales like it, whatever it is. Patrick Goss, the second referee, goes over to talk to Ash Trodden. Tell you what, that man bun on Patrick Goss is new as well. But there'll be no change to the score. They're happy with the rotation. So it's still England Cadet 22, Wales 5. And Justin Magtibe to serve into the net. After all that, Wales 6, Cadets 22. Wales make the substitution. Ben Cosgrove comes out, Ben Wakefield comes in. Bartlett's going to serve. Big block at the net. Adam Adey it was who got high. Stuffed it down. First real aggressive block we've seen. He makes the block and goes back to serve. England Cadet 2 points away. Hot on the service from Adey as well. Well, the adrenaline's got to him. Big block, big serve, and a match point for England Cadet. And Wales have prolonged the agony by calling for a timeout. Their last timeout of the match in what could be the last point of the match, because England Cadet have taken control of this one, an experienced outfit with lots of quality. It will become a Wales team who will grow throughout the weekend. In fairness, expectations of the two teams very, very different. Both England sides, the juniors and the cadets, will think they can win this competition. As for Wales boys, as is often the case, they'll grow into the weekend. At some point, you can almost guarantee they'll shock someone, whether that's by taking a set or by taking a match. They always show a tremendous amount of character, but it's been tough for the Wales boys today. Adam Adey serves for the match. And wins it. A lift from Wales, a tough call from the referee, but the right one. And England Cadet get their school games off to a winning start. They've beaten Wales 25-10, 25-6 to win the opener on court number 1. A dream start for Ashley Trotton's charges. As for John Williams' Wales, well, they'll have to shake themselves off and build on this. They'll be back tomorrow, as will England Cadet. There's one more match on court this evening to stick with us in the men's competition. Next up, it is Scotland East versus Northern Ireland boys, but as the teams prepare to shake hands at the net after the opening match here at Loughborough University, England Cadet had defeated Wales by 2-0.
Maddie Williams is replaced by Amy Lane, has 1 point the difference now, 17-18. The big wall there of Iascu and Batsakova. Drawing level, 18-all here. Revenite did have success on the right-hand side, but this time from the back line, she fires long. Wales lead, 19-18. Lovely work by Abby Hogan, the libero number 11, for England. The ball then put across by Amy Lee, number 5. We are back level, 19-all here in the second set. So Leighton finds it up to the block for Wales, go down the line, but it's to the left-hand side. The England junior girls lead by 1 point here in the second set and by 1-0. A serve for the England junior girls. Head coach Sandra Stoll calls for a timeout here in the second set. The score 21-19 in favour of the girls in the white shirts. The Welsh girls have come back so far in this set. Can they do it again? They trail by 2 points. All the Welsh boys around there supporting them. Past and present players from Wales in attendance here today. (21-19). Ball two sides from them. Easy pickings this time for Jessica Tasker. 3 points difference, 3 points required. And there's another ace serve, dropping inside the baseline. Now just the 2 points required. Then this time with backcourt attack, off the block and out of play, takes it to set and match point. So we've got a big grandstand, it's got a big flat going. As we build up for this match point for the England junior girls, they've started slow and build up. Here we go. Oh, one match point save with a service going long. 20-24. Let's see those hands, stand those feet, and let's get it going. The swing in the set was wide. Amy Lane finally antennae second. Match point save. It is 21-24. Wales go wide to the right-hand side, but it's fired long by Pachkova. That is the game, a valiant effort in the second set, but winning by 2 sets to 0. Let's hear it for the girls, for the England juniors. League show appreciation to runners up in this game, fought hard. They are the girls from Wales. That's the first round of matches done here in 2017 School Games. We're very shortly we'll welcome out the boys on court 1 of Scotland East and Northern Ireland. And taking over court 2 will be Scotland West girls against the England Cadet girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to welcome the athletes into the arena for our next set of matches. On court number 1 in the boys competition, in white shirts and blue shorts, welcome Scotland East Boys. And their opponents in green shirts and green shorts, please welcome Northern Ireland Boys.
And on in court 2, wearing the black shirts, they are the girls from the England Cadets. And their opposition in the white and blue. Please welcome the Scotland West girls.
If you're just joining us, a very warm welcome to the School Games 2017 volleyball competition, live from the Sir David Wallace Sports Hall at Loughborough University. We've already had one match, England Cadets cruising past Wales, 25-10, 25-6. The teams warming up on your screens right now are Scotland East in the white jerseys, blue shorts and blue shoulders, facing Northern Ireland in the green and white. The match will begin in half an hour's time, so that's 4:30 local time. Do stick with us, and I'll speak to you again shortly.
So a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, a warm welcome to the 2017 School Games here at Loughborough University, and the volleyball in particular here at the Sir David Wallace Sports Hall. We'd like you to get involved on social media throughout this 4-day competition. Our official hashtag is hashtag 2017SG, and you can find us on Twitter at _schoolgames, as well as Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat too. Now, our athlete mentor in the sport of volleyball here at the 2017 School Games, Olympian Ben Pipes, has tweeted saying a great start to the 2017 School Games, mentoring these fantastic athletes, and has posted a wonderful selfie of himself with some of the Northern Ireland team as well. So if you search hashtag 2017SG, you'll be able to see that and lots more, and make sure that you use it while you're posting as well. A big thank you to our funding partners, the National Lottery and Sport England. And if you yourself have played the National Lottery at all, then you have helped to fund these fantastic games. So we thank you for that. We have got the next set of matches warming up on the court at the moment and coming up in the not too distant future. And of course, this evening we'll have the official 2017 School Games opening ceremony as well, 8:15 this evening at the Hazelrig Fountain. That's by the main entrance on East Link Road here at Loughborough University. So we hope that you enjoy the volleyball this afternoon and the opening ceremony this evening, and we're all set for a great weekend here at the 2017 School Games. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce the contest on court number 1 first. Please welcome, wearing white shirts and blue shorts, they are Scotland East Boys. Captained by number 1, Logan Darling. And their opponents in green shirts and green shorts, Northern Ireland Boys. They're captained by number 8, Ryan Upton.
And on court 2, in the black, they are the girls from the England Cadets. Captained by number 8, Georgia McEwan. The opposition in the white shirts and blue shorts, they are Scotland West Girls. Captained by number 8, Kirsty Ross.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your referees to both courts. On court number 1, the first referee is Craig Gervin. And the second referee, Adam Payton.
And on court number 2, your first referee today, Richard Burbage. And the second referee today, Johnny McLennan.
It is time to meet the teams then, beginning on court number 1. In the white shirts and blue shorts, they are Scotland East boys, captained by number 1, Logan Darling. Number 3, Fraser Glass. Number 5, Aaron Leach. Number 7, Harris Ritchie. Number 11, Henry Oldbury. Number 12, Cameron Hook. And the libero, number 6, Jack McKelvey. Scotland East boys head coach is Ian Brownlee. And their opponents in green shirts and green shorts, please welcome Northern Ireland boys. They're captained by number 8, Ryan Upton. Number 1, Craig Taylor. Number 2, Jay Ford. Number 4, Joshua Park. Number 5, Ross McMorris. Number 9, Ross Good. The libero is number 3, Jack Bailey. And Northern Ireland boys head coach is Aaron McKendry.
Here on court 2 is the girls, all in black. Please welcome the England Cadets, the on-court captain, number 5, Neve Davies. And please welcome her team, number 1, Lucy Bluck. Number 2, Bethan Appleton-Jones. Number 3, Katie Keith. Number 4, Lauren Cadwan. Number 9, Lee Blight. And number 12, in the white shirt, the libero, Charlotte Whitram. Your head coach for the England Cadets, London 2012 Olympian and former school games mentor, Maria Patelli. Their opposition in the white shirts and blue shorts, they are Scotland West Girls. Their captain, number 8, Kirsty Ross. Please welcome the rest of our team. Number 1, Erin Kavanagh. Number 2, Emma Connell. Number 3, Charlotte Traynor. Number 5, Heather Hamilton. And number 7, Layla Donnelly. Your libero, all in blue. Number 6, please welcome Emily Stewart. And your head coach for the Scotland West Girls, the one and only Jess Reed.
Hello and welcome to the school games. Welcome to Loughborough. Welcome to Sir David Wallace Sports Hall. And welcome to Scotland East versus Northern Ireland boys. It's game number 2 of 2 on the first day of action. If you've just joined us, then you missed England Cadet defeating Wales in the opening match of the tournament, 25-10, 25-6. But now it is time to move on. Scotland East will serve first. They're in the white jerseys with the blue trim and the blue shorts. Northern Ireland in the white jerseys with the green trim and the green shorts. The teams line up as follows. Scotland East start with the captain, number 1, Logan Darling, 3, Fraser Glass, 5, Aaron Leach, 7, Harris Ritchie, 11, Henry Olbury, 12, Cameron Hook. And it was the captain, Logan Darling, getting us underway. Northern Ireland start with the captain, number 8, Ryan Upton, number 1, Craig Taylor, 2, Jay Ford, 4, Joshua Park, 5, Ross McMorris, and number 9, Ross Good. The libero for Northern Ireland in the white jersey. So we're in number 3, that's Jack Bailey. Two courts running simultaneously. We'll be showing you all the action live from courts number 1 and 2. Boys on court number 1 today. Girls will be on court number 1 tomorrow. At the moment, over on the girls' court, Scotland West are taking on England Cadet. Jack Bailey, the libero, earning his crust there, but good pressure, unrelenting from Scotland East. 6 teams in total in this competition, Scotland East and Scotland West from north of the border. For England, there's the England Juniors and the England Cadets. And Northern Ireland and Wales make up the 6 in both the men's and the women's competitions. Well, there's been the first timeout over on court number 1 already as England take a sharp 5-0 lead over Scotland West. Big gap in the mid-court there, confusion in the Scottish ranks. But a great response, that one too hot for the Northern Irish number 8, Ryan Upton. Scotland East 5, Northern Ireland 3. Hot serving here from Fraser Glass. Well, that one a little bit too long. Just started to target Jack Bailey, but the libero. Watch that one well. So it went long of the back line to make it 4-7. Josh Park. Fraser Glass mistimes that one. Brings Northern Ireland back to within 2, 5-7. Josh Park to serve. Well, the point goes Northern Ireland's way despite Aaron Leach's heroics. Great effort from the Scotland East number 5. Keeps the ball alive. A great response here. 7-2 Northern Ireland. Trailed at one point. And now they've got a free ball to level things early in the first. But a little bit too much on that one, so we reach the first technical timeout of the first set. Scotland East still lead 8-6. Confusion over there on the scorers table. If you are joining us for the first time, we have technical timeouts in each set when the first team reaches 8 and 16 points respectively. It's a minute break to go with the 2 timeouts that each team can call. They're 30 seconds apiece and can be called at any time during the set. Best of 3, 25 points wins it, and you have to win by 2 clear points. And if we do reach a third deciding set, then it's the first team to reach 15 points, winning by 2 clear points. And we change ends when the first team reaches 8. So we're a long way away from that. Northern Ireland versus Scotland East here. Scotland East leading 8-6 over on court number 2 in the girls' competition. England Cadets off to a great start over there. Scotland West traditionally do very well in the girls' competition, but really struggling at the moment. They trail 12-1, but we're back underway here. Harris Ritchie serving for Scotland East. And picking up the pass at the back of the court there. Lovely reverse set. Oh, but that's fantastically done there by Brian Upton, the Northern Ireland captain. But what a response from Scotland East. Powerhouse play at the net. It was great work to keep the ball in play from the Northern Irish captain, but first real signs of aggression from Scotland East before the service goes into the net. Oh, unlucky from Northern Ireland. Cameron Hook went on it with 2 hands. Northern Ireland scrambling, but unable to return the ball. Aaron Leach to serve, 10-7. Captain Upton spots the gap. Over on court 2, England Cadet lead at the second technical timeout, 16-2. They're making light work of Scotland West. Down the line from Cameron Hook. Didn't catch that one as well as he could have. Got plenty of great direction on it. 10-8. Fraser Glass wins the point this time for Scotland East. Northern Ireland boys not timing the block particularly well at the moment, and they trail by 4. Off the net for the ace service. Hits the captain, Logan Darling. Gets a little bit of luck off the net tape, but he won't mind that. Craig Taylor there just not catching that pass particularly cleanly. He might not be able to make it out on the live stream, but the ball moving quite a lot off the serve. It's quite warm here inside the hall. That temperature can affect the way the ball travels. Back-to-back mistakes there for Craig Taylor then. Needs to put those out of his mind. Scotland East 15, Northern Ireland 8. Beautiful reverse set, and Fraser Glass wipes off the block to take us to the second technical timeout. Great passage of play there from Scotland East. They'll be delighted. And they lead 16 points to 8 at the second technical timeout. Oh, the Volunteers, as always, doing a brilliant job out there in the middle. Takes a lot of them to run a volleyball match as well. You've got those guys out there, 6 of them acting as court motters. We've got 6 ball retrievers as well, 1 in each corner, and then 2 in line with the net. And then there are the scorers, the statisticians. Volleyball, quite the machine. Well, Northern Ireland with it all to do here, but there's a lovely atmosphere building in the Sir David Wallace Sports Hall. This is one of the main arenas at Loughborough University. It's where Loughborough Lightning netball play. It's where the National Badminton League team used to play as well. In fact, Leicester Riders in the British Basketball League. Oh, lovely shot down the line there from Cameron Hook. Yes, British basketball powerhouses. Leicester Riders used to play here before they built that fantastic new arena down the road. And it's actually where all of the students, or certainly most of the students, take all their exams as well. So plenty going on here at the Sir David Wallace Sports Hall. This is the second time it's hosted the School Games volleyball competition. Jay Ford has absolutely smoked that one. Scotland East 18, Northern Ireland 9. Power off the block to take Northern Ireland up. I do apologise, the point's gone Scotland East's way. Thought that one had dropped the other side of the net. There's a 10-point gap now. Service goes wide from the captain. Henry Oldbury goes back to serve for Scotland East. Another service goes long. There's been a few more of those in this opening set than either team would like. Set point over on the girls' court. Really imposing start from England Cadet. As I said, if you watched in the first match, it's always difficult to get a real judge until you're a couple of games in, as opposed to who's strong and who isn't. However, a scoreline like that speaks volumes, and England Cadet have taken the opening set on that court 25 points to 6 as Northern Ireland make a substitution. Andrew Winter, wearing number 6, coming on to replace Josh Park. Fraser Glass going back to serve for the Scots. Just 4 points away from taking the opening set. The Scotland East girls team have just come in to lend their voices. Wow, great placement on the service. Ryan Upton worked hard to get a hand on it, but that was unplayable. Another hot serve onto Upton. Ian Brownlee, Scotland East head coach, just wanted a little word with the scorers table there. The score's now been corrected, 22-12. Scotland East lead. Northern Ireland just struggling with their rhythm here, not able to get their hitters into play. They've done well to return that. Oh, wonderful stuff from Scotland East. Harris Ritchie this time on the left-hand side. Takes his team to within 2 points of this opening set. And Northern Ireland doing well to return the ball. But for large swathes of this first set, as opposed to returning it with any venom, they just seem to be happy to get it over the net, and Scotland East punishing them for that. Craig Taylor responds well. Hits from deep off the block to win the point. It's actually gone Scotland East's way, or at least it had done on the scoreboard. I thought that was confusing. It's been retracted. Still, oh, but now it's gone back on. Well, very confusing here. Alas, that point has gone Northern Ireland's way. But it is set point. Off the block, and Scotland East take the first set, 25 points to 13. They've been a lot more fluid than Northern Ireland, and that shows in the scoreline. Comfortable for Scotland East. They take the opener, 25-13. About to get underway in the second set on court number 1 in the men's competition. Over on court number 2. England Cadets picking up where they left off, leading 7-3 already in the second set, having taken the first with ease. Northern Ireland needing to tighten up the passing game in the second set. Struggling to get good service to the setter. Making it a little bit easy for Scotland East, who took the first 25-13. But a rotation error for the first point of the second set gives it to Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland can't kill the block, opening the door for a second bite at the cherry. Scotland East level things as the number 12 Cameron Hook goes back to serve. Into the net this time from Oldbury. Henry Oldbury to serve for Scotland East in the second set. 2-3 they lead, but a little bit too much on that. But I was mentioning earlier about the heat and the movement of the ball. Got underneath it that time, completely changed the way it travelled. So that'll be something to keep your eye on for the rest of the weekend if you're going to join us, and we hope you will. As another serve goes long, we're going to be broadcasting every match of the School Games volleyball competition across both courts as well. Excellent coverage across all the sports. The majority of which begin tomorrow as Aaron Leach just leaves a little bit too much between him and the net and ends up carrying it over. Better this from Northern Ireland, much better in fact. Better service to the setter, allowing his hitters to free the arms a little bit. But yes, got these couple of games on both courts this evening because it's a pretty punishing schedule between now and the end on Sunday for these volleyball players. Harris Ritchie serving. great work by the libero from Northern Ireland. It's another free ball, should I say, for Scotland East. This has certainly been the rally of the match so far. Finished by the big number 12, Cameron Hook. Got outside that one really well. Swung the right arm through it and levels things up at 5-5. But this is a much more competitive set, even in these early exchanges. Touch there for Northern Ireland, levelling up at 7 apiece. Aaron Leach to serve. Next point will take us into the first technical timeout of the second set. And a two-touch spotted by the referee. Well, the bench has appealed for it loud enough, but at the first technical timeout of the second set, Scotland East turn things around ever so slightly, and they lead at the break, 8-7. We'd love to hear from you throughout the weekend if you're joining us. The hashtag to use on social media is 2017SG. A big hello to Clayton Lucas watching at home. Hope you feel better soon. Supposed to be here coaching. But from what I can understand, he's fallen off his bike. So if you two know Clayton, be sure to gently rib him. Should have been here coaching with the England setup. However, I hope it doesn't affect your travel plans, because I definitely owe you a round in Turkmenistan. Anyway, back to the action here. Scotland East leading narrowly at the end of the first technical timeout and picking up where they left off. Lovely work from Cameron Hook. Aaron Leach to serve. Scotland East just clicking a little bit after a sticky start. And the ball goes long off the captain, Ryan Upton. Absolute hammer from the captain that time. No block in place. He picked out the man at the back to get the first point since the break for Northern Ireland. 8-10. Osgood with the stand-in serve. Picks out Cameron Hook, and the timing of the jump not great from Oldbury. He's left swinging at thin air. All square here on court number 1. Scotland East make a substitution. Out comes Henry Oldbury, number 11. He'll be replaced by Yusuf Butt. Oh, the service just drops long, temporarily stopping the green momentum. Logan Darling, Scotland East captain, goes back to serve. The setter doesn't time that one well at all, though. Snatches at it, and we're all square again. 11 apiece. Good response this from Northern Ireland after a disappointing first set. If you're just joining us, Scotland East took the first, 25 points to 13. Northern Ireland just really struggling to get any kind of service into the setter. With that a lot better, finding the touch. And showing that there's certainly some quality in this green machine. Ben Eagle to serve, 12-11. Look at that reaction from Fraser Glass. Lovely set into him from Logan Darling. Had to lean back, but summoned all his strength from the court to level things up at 12 apiece. Cameron Hook. Northern Ireland off the block, closing the gap again. Upton, the captain, serves deep. Once again, the Northern Ireland libero earning his crust. He's gone through a lot of good work as Jack Bailey. Oh, and a great effort from him, but that was hot off the right hand of Harris Ritchie. Scotland West over on court number 2, giving it a bit more of a go this time round, but still trailing 14 points to 20. But that brings us to the second technical timeout here. Scotland East just putting a little bit of daylight between themselves and Northern Ireland. 16-13 at the second break. Well, amidst the challenges that we face in the commentary box here, I've got... Those of you of a volleyball disposition will be familiar with Mark Perkins. He's a regular MC on both the indoor and the beach circuit. And he's just presented me with a donut. Now, what am I supposed to do with that, Mark?
Enjoy.
Just trying to be professional. Back out of the break then. Much better from Northern Ireland. Ross McMorris down the middle. Kills within the 3-metre line. No Scotland East block in place. 14-16. Substitution, Northern Ireland. Ross Goodford, number 9, coming out to be replaced by Luke Pollock. Oh, it's a great pickup. Great pickup from Cameron Hook. Finished by Aaron Leach, but all about that strong defensive work by the big number 12. 18-14. Oh, and the service drops as well. Craig Taylor flat-footed. It's looking like a long way back now for Northern Ireland.
Match point score 24-15. The boys' game is 19-14.
Well, that's 2 in a row that Craig Taylor's gone for his feet. Looks like he could do some damage swinging that right arm, but maybe a little bit too flat-footed in defence. Scotland East starting to take control here and closing in on an opening win. 20-14 they lead now. England Cadets have just won in straight sets over on court number 2.
And Scotland East boys edge ahead with a score 21.
Northern Ireland boys calling the timeout. The head coach, Aaron McKendry, can feel this one slipping away. As for Scotland East, that experienced pair, Ian Brownlee and Douglas Crockhart, they've been in charge of that team for as long as I can remember. And I've been here since 2007, so sounds a long time when you say it like that. But their Chargers 4 points away from an opening day victory here. The competition runs on a round-robin basis, building towards some playoffs. Each team will play a match every day until Sunday, where we'll have boys and girls champions crowned here at Loughborough University. Hopefully you're going to stick with us throughout the weekend as well. Not just at the volleyball, we'll be broadcasting from the cricket, the cycling, the athletics, the swimming. Bringing you all the action in this fantastic competition here at Loughborough University. Another 2-touch spotted. When you're behind, the last thing you want are those little errors. And these eagle-eyed referees, well, they always pick up on them. And if they don't, then the crowd in the benches certainly give them some encouragement. 3 points away for Scotland East. Fraser Glass to serve. Josh Park snatches at that one and finds the net. Match point then for Scotland East. Fraser Glass to serve it out. First match point saved.
Reverse of the big block, but then the missed swing.
And it wasn't the tidiest, but they all count for one. Scotland East take the opening match of their competition against Northern Ireland, 23-13, 23-15. And that brings an end to proceedings here on day one at the Sir David Wallace Sports Hall at Loughborough University. We will be back tomorrow morning to do it all again, and we hope you will join us. Scotland East are underway and in business. Northern Ireland, well, they showed glimpses that they can be a force here, that they can certainly be competitive, but it's putting it together firstly over a whole set, then over a whole match.
That is day one in the bag of 2017.
2 matches on court number 1 today. England Cadets defeating Wales 25-10, 25-6, followed by the victory for Scotland East. That you just saw, 25-13, 25-15. First match on court tomorrow at 9 AM. Look forward to speaking to you then and throughout the weekend.
All teams in action for Northern Ireland.
We will be back with every sport
England Cadets,
and every minute of every sport
Wales,
as well.
both in the boys and the
Join us
girls
again tomorrow.
competition.
Good night.
Remember, everything is streamed, so tell your friends and family to get themselves online and to see all the games and the latest updates. Go on to Twitter. It's @_schoolgames. Use the hashtag 2017SG. Tell us your thoughts, who you're supporting. If you're watching from home as well, get your friends and family to get the selfies in there. A good level of standard of volleyball been set here in the Sir David Wallace Hall for the second year running of the school games here at Loughborough University. Maz just checking the time. That's the time she got her first win as head coach for the England Cadet girls. Scotland East boys making their way to the crowd now. Good job. Good day in the office for those boys. We're going to be back tomorrow. We'll have the first match. We'll start at 7:30 protocol. For those enjoying the opening ceremony, have fun. If not, we're going to see you safe in the morning with all the action. Have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.